In this series, I started off with $0, a truck, and a mower, with the goal of making a profitable mowing business. Will I make it or will I go broke? Let's find out. Alright guys, welcome back to a brand new video. We're here at the lawn care business and we have a really long day ahead of us today. So we're actually going to hook up to our trailer. We're going to load up the skid steer as well as the lawnmower, because we're heading out to do a cleanup job. I'm not too sure we're going to need the skid steer, but we're going to take it with us just in case, because the property is extremely overgrown. So it's good to have in hand, and it's better to be safe than sorry. Okay, so we got everything loaded up onto the trailer. Let's go ahead and close these garage doors. Let's hop in the truck and let's head over to the job site. Okay, so after 45 minutes of driving, we finally arrived at the property. And man, oh man, this thing is extremely overgrown. We have trash bags just scattered everywhere. You can't even see where you're walking. There's literally a driveway here that's just completely covered up. You can't even tell it's there. We got trees just growing out of the concrete slabs. Like, man, this is very, very bad. This has a ton of work to be done here. So let's go ahead and check out the back real quick. Now moving on to the back, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks a lot less overgrown back here than the front, which is a good thing for us because that means less work. But we still have a ton of garbage bags just scattered everywhere as well. We have unwanted trees here, of course, that we're gonna be chopping down. But man, this match has probably been abandoned for a very long time for it to be this bad. But that is enough talking. We need to start getting some actual work done. So we're gonna, before we start mowing, we're gonna grab all of the trash that's scattered everywhere. We're gonna walk around, make sure there's nothing in the lawn, and then we're gonna just set it over here where it's out of the way and it's not gonna bother us while we're mowing, and they can call somebody to pick all this garbage up. All right, I'm genuinely curious of where the freak all of this trash came from. Like, this is wild. This is so much trash and it freaking stinks as well. But let's go ahead and let's get mowing. Hopefully the John Deere does good and it doesn't bog out or anything, because if it does, I mean, we're gonna have to grab the skid steer, and it's gonna take honestly a lot longer because the skid steer is a lot slower than the mowers. So let's hope that everything goes well, and hopefully there's nothing else in the freaking lawn that's gonna mess up our blades and everything. Okay, so far we've managed to go around the outskirts of the property, and the mower's doing pretty good. I'm pretty stoked on how well it's doing because these bushes are quite big, but so far it's doing really good. And because I really do not want to use the skid steer, because this is gonna take probably double the time that it's gonna take with this mower. So good thing is doing really good, and let's just pray and hope that I picked everything up off the lawn so we don't run anything over and just screw up the lawnmower. I'm actually really curious to know what the actual backstory of this place is, because this is a really nice house. Like, it's easily a multi-million-dollar mansion, and for someone to just leave it out to be abandoned is kind of wild. And But you know, things happen for a reason, so you never know what the situation they had. Okay, so we're finally done with the mowing, and we still have some trees that need to be chopped down, so we're gonna go around and doing that, except that big one right there. We're gonna leave that one, but all the other ones are gonna get chopped down. All right, guys, so we are finally done with this property. It took us literally all day to finish, but I'm extremely happy with how it all turned out. I'm happy with the mower as well of how it performed. These were really thick bushes, and yet it still pushed through. Thankfully, we didn't have to use the skid steer because that would have taken literally even longer, because just with the mower we finished around 6. I think it's 6 now. So thankfully we didn't have to use it, but we're finally done. And the guy wasn't able to meet us here to pay us, so he said he's gonna wire transfer the money, and we should be getting it on our bank account tomorrow morning. Well, good morning, guys. It is the next day, and we are already on the road because we're heading to another job. But before we do that, we actually have to stop by the local shop because we're going to pick up a little fertilizer spreader. Okay, so we just picked up this little fertilizer spreader. It cost us 50 bucks, and we didn't get any fertilizer because the owner already has some at the house. So all right, guys, so we finally made it to the house. The owner wants us to mow their lawn as well as spread some fertilizer. Now, some of you guys might remember this place. That is because we actually came here before to put down this gravel pathway, and it's still holding up and it's still looking amazing. But we're gonna go ahead and start mowing, and there we'll spread all of the fertilizer. If you guys are enjoying the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn the post notifications on so that you can get notified whenever I drop a new video. Also, let me know in the comment section below what kind of videos you guys want to see me do in the future. Alright, guys, so we just received $12,000 from yesterday's job. Now we're sitting at 63,498, which is really good. But now we're done mowing, so we're gonna go ahead and spread all of this fertilizer around the entire lawn. And let me know as well if you guys do this to your lawn, because it really helps the growth and it strengthens your grass as well. So let me know if you guys do it or not. Also, if you guys haven't watched the video of me coming to do this gravel driveway, I'm gonna leave the video linked in the description down below so that you guys can go ahead and check it out. I really recommend you go and watch it and let me know what you guys think of it. Okay, so we're closing in on the last few passes here. We've managed to use both of the fertilizer bags, but that's gonna wrap this video up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn the post notifications on so you won't miss a new video when it drops. And may God bless you.